Good day, my friends, colleagues, and my network. Um, this is the next installment of um, our Vantage Point series around work life harmony. It's been a few weeks now since I've done the last posting. Um, a lot's happened in the world. So we're in the first quarter of 2026. And unfortunately, um, because of the actions of some leaders, we now have a war going on within the Middle East. And I guess I'm a functioning empath. So these moments where humanity is being tried and tested and people are suffering have a profound effect on me. And that's also affecting my ability to find harmony within my life because I feel yeah, like many, I guess, in this moment, almost that we have uh, we can't change things or the outcomes for others the way that we would like to. So I was over the last few weeks, I've been trying to understand what it means in terms of this harmony that I'm striving for within my life, and I realize that disharmony is part of the equation as well. That these events that affect your sense of safety and your sense of well-being and the well-being of others and safety, security, and happiness of others is also part of the journey or the constant journey towards harmony within our lives. So this was a bit of a setback, but a bit of a pause for me in terms of uh, understanding and coping and dealing with this disharmony that I had nothing to do with, but has a profound effect on the world and the outlooks that I think many of us have. So throughout the last few weeks, I've been uh, trying to really focus in, as I mentioned in a couple posts before, to be part of, to really take note of those moments where there have been some really great wins in some of the work that we've been doing in the community services sector. Things that are we're going to celebrate in the coming few weeks. Announcements will go out, and that is also something that should be celebrated. And uh, I recognize that I was trying the bad news was consuming a lot of the airspace, and I needed to intentionally focus on the good news, recognizing the bad news is out there, but focus on the good news and the impact that we're having here in Canada, and making sure that that continues to be kind of the cycle. So you get the bad news, and then hopefully there's good news there, and then what you do is you focus on the good news until you get some new bad news. So you're kind of in this almost like on a hamster wheel. But that's also part of the harmony thing is to recognize what cycle you're in and doing your best to focus and recognize when even a little bit of good news, like the weather changing in a positive way, can help reinforce the harmony that you're striving for. So that's this post. It's all about recognizing that harmony is something that is going to be ever evolving. You take the good with the bad, as they always said. Focus more on the good when you can, and that harmony that I feel as if I've got a better handle on, recognizing that bad news is part of the cycle and it's okay, and you can spend a moment or two, you know, as an empath in that bad news cycle. But intellectually, you have to prepare and be ready for uh, breaking that cycle, breaking out of that bad news cycle and then immersing yourself in some of the good news. So that's my post for this moment around work-life harmony, and hopefully it's helpful. And I would ask that those who are following me or participating in this journey with me, um, if you are if you're a little bit like me in those moments where you're like, what the heck is going on in the world, and why are people so terrible to each other, and for no reason? Um, but we also have to recognize that there are moments where that's going to happen, and our focus needs to shift, intentionally shift towards the positive things that are going on. Like, we're making some progress in business, and a family, we're planning to be together in April, and it's something important to me. So, in any event, that's the post for today: is to recognize that you're allowed to experience disharmony in your life. That's going to come whether you want it or not. The goal is then to prepare yourself for the launch pad into harmony again, or positivity again. Um, and it's okay to be there for a moment, but don't stay there too long. All right, that's it for now. And as I always say, hopefully all of us, we get what we deserve. And I wish you all the best.